Yeah, so Kamoy, he gave me your contact and said to reach out that you had some competitors on the card. How many people do you have competing? And I guess what are we going to be looking out for?
All right, so I've got four purple belts coming on with me, which is crazy because we just opened, but they've been training with me for the last 4 years at Silverback Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. I taught a lunch class there, and these are my dudes. They've been doing my Jiu Jitsu. I'm super excited to see them go.
This is Gardy with Clear Life Media, Clear Life Combat. I have a guest that is zooming in. We're going to be learning about an event and his business, his gym, and some people that we need to be looking out for that are coming up and going to be putting on a show here at a big event. Hey, how's it going?
I'm doing great. My name's Will McKee. I'm the owner of Asylum Jiu Jitsu in Alito, Texas. We just opened on 4th of July, so this is super exciting.
Awesome. So I can see a little bit of it in the back. It looks really, really nice there.
Yeah, yeah. I'm backwards here. This right here is a pit wall. It's 29 foot long, and then the other side's just the normal side. But it's all Fuji mats. I have a subfloor underneath. I built it myself. Super soft. It's like the nicest gym in the area, in my opinion.
So
I'm a
where
little biased, of course.
you said it's in Alito?
Alito, yes.
Where's
So,
Alito at in reference to Dallas?
so we're like on the Fort Worth side, right outside of Fort Worth, in Parker County, and it's actually my gym is about. You could probably walk to the venue for the main character event. We're like right down the street, so this was all just magic happening.
Yeah, so Kamoy, he gave me your contact and said to reach out that you had some competitors on the card. How many people do you have competing? And I guess what are we going to be looking out for?
All right, so I've got four purple belts coming on with me, which is crazy because we just opened, but they've been training with me for the last 4 years at Silverback
Mhm.
Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. I taught a lunch class there, and these are my dudes. They've been doing my Jiu Jitsu. I'm super excited to see them go. Do you want their names?
Yeah, yeah. Who is it?
All right. So first, we have Quentin Blair. I've been training with him I've known him for 6 years. He's a purple belt, huge beast. They're big boys, 250 purple belts. That's going to be an amazing match. Charlie Spoolstra is another purple belt. He's fighting I don't even know the guy's name, some big name dude, but that one's going to be fire because everybody's sleeping on Charlie, but he's really good. Then we got Frankie Washington. He's in the 185 cash bracket. I think he's a purple belt. I know there's a lot of brown and black belts in there, but he has got some serious good jujitsu. I can't wait to see what he does out there. And then Austin Ambrosini, he's another purple belt firefighter, big, strong dude, just willing to fight anybody, and he's always going to put on a show.
For you, I mean, just like you said, just opening the gym and you got four purple belts already.
Yeah,
Is there anybody that I'm trying to think of the right way to ask this, but I mean, those, like you said, those are guys that have kind of grown with you in the area, and so
right.
they came with you, to the gym as well. But I guess what does that mean to you to have these dudes kind of go represent this brand new beautiful gym at an event like main character with the flag and the like logos on their chest.
Yeah, I mean, it's honestly, it's this is all crazy. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time. I had no idea these guys would just come and like fly my flag, fly the banner, but they've all joined in. Everybody's drinking the Kool-Aid, so to say. We've got a great sponsor, like Nation rash guards. They make our rash guards, so we look good out there. Everybody's loving it, wearing them. Um, they're so excited to get out there and compete, and it's not really something I had planned at first, to be honest, but they jumped in on it. They made a group chat called Asylum Protein, and it's all history from there. After this event, everybody's going to know who they are.
Yeah. Has it always been a dream of yours to have your own, gym and a facility like this?
Yeah, so I quit my job like probably 5 years ago now when I was a blue belt. And I got sick and tired of working in the medical industry. And then I went to Silverback. They gave me a spot to teach. I taught the lunch class there for 4 years. And then things lined up perfectly. I was going to open a gym like over in Fort Worth, closer to Dallas, where there was 20 other gyms. And then I found this spot in Alito, and it could not have been a better place, better timing. Just the surroundings here, the community is amazing.
What's the venue like? Because I haven't seen it. I am excited to be able to check it out and stuff. But
Yeah.
what is the venue like there? What can we expect? At least even that part of town.
Yeah, I haven't been inside Fortified Fitness yet, but it's a pretty big gym from what I've heard and seen, like a weightlifting gym. But they also have like a draft beer set up in there, and then they've got a huge area where they have like boxing matches, I think, for USA Boxing I saw a few weeks ago. So I'm really excited to get in there too and see what it's like. It's supposed to be like state-of-the-art gym, super nice. And then they also have like a whole room for like jujitsu only in their combat sports. But I mean, I'll be
Wow.
finding out just when you do,
Yeah. You mentioned y'all have like the pit wall and stuff like that. At your gym,
right?
is that something that was necessary? I mean, you don't see those at a lot of gyms. It's a unique thing, right?
Yeah, yeah. As soon as I saw the pit wall at CJI the first time, I knew I had to have one. If you watch CJI, you noticed there was no timeouts. The action kept going. There's no running out of bounds like in ADCC. None of that. And ever since we've had it here, I mean, it does add a lot to the game. So if you train up against a wall, that's different than training like out in the middle of open space. And if you train against the pit wall, it's even different than against like a normal wall. And this other backside that you can't see, I'm gonna have a cage installed too. So we'll have
Okay.
all three different types of walls.
Yeah, the wall always trips me up. Like I'll train sometimes with my friends who are doing like MMA or for a fight, and I'm like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, this seems like a good idea, and then I'm like, oh man, this stinks. I'm not used to it. So having an opportunity to have that pit or even like the cage, it kind of changes and gets someone on a different preparedness.
Yeah, yeah. So like you said, Frankie Washington that's in the tournament, he did MMA. And months ago, he was going to do a cage match for grappling. And he was like, "Can we train up against the wall?" And I was like, "Yeah, how hard could it be?" And he was schooling me on the wall. Like I did not know what to do. So we went over it for a couple of weeks, and now everybody on the team knows how to use a wall. And then we did the same thing with the pit, and it's a totally different game. You can pick people up on that thing and just spin them around, and it feels like they're weightless.
Yeah, I think it was Danielle Kelly. There was a match she had for one championship back whenever she had the title for her weight class and stuff, and she was using that wall a different
Right.
way. And I can't I think I remember who it was, but I don't want to say the name and be wrong. Who she was competing against, right? And she used that to her advantage. So having that, I mean, it changes it's a different sport.
Yeah, and it's fun too. I mean, if you ever get a chance to roll with a pit wall, definitely do it. It's really, really fun.
Yeah. What's your goal for the gym going forward?
It's all about growth. We've been open. Technically, I was open before July 4th, but that was the grand opening.
Hmm.
So it's just building members, getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I've actually got two seminars scheduled already, one with Kimoy and one with Mason Fowler, if you believe it or
That's
not.
awesome.
It's just a super small gym. And I don't know, it's like this place has empowered me. So I just started reaching out to all these people, growing and growing and growing. And then I've been trying to partner with main character too. And Kimoy's just been awesome. I mean, working with the little guys.
Yeah, I was going to mention, for him to be able to bring an event like main character that'll have, super high level, the top, all, giving opportunities to everybody, even having events that are just kids, which I think is cool. He
Right.
has multiple main character jiu-jitsu kids events only. What do you think about an organization like that coming in and giving opportunities to these athletes?
And you know what's really cool about it? You asked about our location earlier. Most of the big tournaments and big super fights are 30 to 45 minutes away from here. And it gets frustrating when it's like you got to pack up the team and go somewhere for like 10 hours. It's a huge event. Um, but I found out he was just right in our backyard, and I wanted to support him immediately because the more things we can have out here in like Parker County and Fort Worth side of things, I think the better it's going to be. There's a lot of gyms on this side. In Parker County alone, there's at least four gyms that are really, really good. Like it's not all in Dallas, it's not all in Fort Worth. There's some on the outskirts. So it's really cool that he decided to come out here.
Yeah, and you mentioned he's going to be coming and doing a seminar as well, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've been talking to him a lot. Like he's a really cool guy,
Hmm.
really easy to work with. And I mean, he's been helping me a lot too.
Yeah, he's very, he's big on communication, very big on
Yes.
communication. Like one time I didn't text Kamoy back for it was like 2 hours because something else was going on. He was like, "Hey, what's up? Are we still doing? Are we good to go?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro, I'm busy." Okay, okay, but he's really big on communication, and
Yeah.
wants to do things at a high level, and he really is, and honestly, a short amount of time, with main character as well.
Yeah. Well, it's cool. That's the greatest thing about jujitsu is like I said earlier, I just started messaging people and they message me back. Like big names will just message you back. And then you still feel a little nervous like talking to him. But Kimoy has just talked to me a whole bunch. He comments on my posts. He shared one of my posts before. It makes it feel like you're just part of the community.
Yeah. Jiu-jitsu's at a really interesting point as far as, we talked about CGI on the wall, the sport's getting bigger, UFC's getting involved. It's like this weird place where you could, probably send a message to Gordon Ryan and there is like a coin flip chance that he'll see it or at least like comment back. And he's
Yeah.
like the biggest name, out there. I guess let's talk about those events and I guess the state of jiu-jitsu. What do you think about, even the competitive between these organizations that's going on and CJI coming up? What are your thoughts on the state of the sport?
Yeah. So CJI is awesome. UFC BJJ has been really good. As far as like the different teams, I'm a Kingsway fan, New Wave before that. Like, and you said talk to Gordon Ryan. I actually have talked to Gordon Ryan too, off of a random message, which is really cool. I'm trying to
Yeah.
get him out for a seminar someday. But so to me, they're like the best. I can't wait to see him going to CJI. I'm really sad that Gordon isn't competing in it, obviously, because I think he's just the GOAT, the best. But the rule set, the pit, everything, I think it's going to be super exciting. And I want to see more tournaments go towards that style. And like I mentioned earlier, I would like to see ADCC do something where there's no way to get out of the ring. Like I feel like when I'm watching it, it's nonstop. People are getting ran out of the ring, they restart, or they fall on the concrete. But with CJI coming up, like none of that's going to happen. I guarantee you it's going to be a blast. Everybody's going to like show what they got. And if you get stuck in that corner up against the pit wall, you're toast.
Yeah. Part of ADCC, it's almost like, oh, the coolness was like, it doesn't go, it's on the concrete, it's in the mats, it's in the camera guys, it's still going, but the pit makes so much more sense. Yeah, it makes so much more sense, right?
Right. Well, I don't know about you, but if I was getting double legged onto concrete, I would be freaking out a little bit. Right. So at least if you have the pit behind you, you kind of hit it and just slide down. Now you're still in a terrible spot, but the match goes on.
Yeah. Um, you talked about so you're rooting for Kingsway, this weekend for CGI. You think they're going to take it?
Yes.
Yeah, they
Uh,
added Wagner
I'm
and
pretty sure.
Mika as well.
Sorry, go ahead.
They added Wagner Rocha and Mika Galvao, to their team because I think there were some injuries and stuff. But they also have Dorian Oliveras, who's a freaking beast. He's from Houston. That's where we're from, and so they have a solid team.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to see him. Like, in my opinion, they just have the best jujitsu, the best methodology, the best system. So if they don't win, that'll be hard for me because I just expect them to win.
Yeah, and also, you're opening a school right now too. Yeah, at the same time, the Kingsway is actually getting branded, and they just opened, and they're getting students as well, which is, I mean, it's very cool. They have a spot as well.
Right. So when I said I talked to Gordon Ryan, it's because Frankie messaged Big Dan, Big Dan messaged Gordon Ryan, and then I messaged Gordon Ryan about affiliating.
Hmm.
So I'm actually working on that process. I
Cool.
know they're super, super busy, but I think I'm in the running. I've had several conversations back and forth with them.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for them to get past this busy part. But they were excited that we opened like on the same day they opened as well, because he was like, we just opened on 4th of July too.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense, and I think I even seen him post. I mean, I talking about like privates and affiliates and all that information's coming soon. So that'd be amazing if you were one of the first, if not the first, Kingsway affiliate. And it's not. I mean, it's a little bit of a ways, but also to have those caliber of athletes come in and seminars or instructions and stuff like that is pretty cool.
Right. Well, they're only about 2.5 hours from the gym, so it's a quick, easy drive.
Yeah, awesome. With main character, I know you have your students. Have you had a chance to look at any other matches that are maybe happening, or is there anybody that caught your eye, or anything on their future events coming up?
Um, I mean, I've been trying not to pay too much attention to the other people because I'm so focused on this event and my guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a fan of like looking up your opponents. It gets in your head, it messes with you. But I am super excited for the 185 cash bracket.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, Frankie is in it. He's going to do awesome, but there's also so many good athletes. It's going to be awesome no matter what.
What about for you with your personal jiu-jitsu career? I'm assuming with the business side, a lot of that is taking a backseat. Even Gordon, is kind of doing that. With this health and hey, I'm opening a school, putting the gi on, doing things where I'm not level, focusing on competing at the highest level right now. But what about you? Is there opportunity for you to still compete this year? Or what does that look like for your personal journey?
Yeah, I wanted to get open and make sure, like, if I get hurt right now, it's the worst thing possible, right? So I wanted to get open and get 6 months in, and I definitely still want to compete a few more times. I'm 41 now, so I feel like my time is running out a little bit to compete at a really high level, but I definitely am going to sign up for the next ADCC probably. I mean, if they had some kind of amateur CJI tournament, that would be really cool. I'm also going to run. Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about it yet, but I'm I'm trying to run my own events here in the gym, and then I'm trying to expand that, and hopefully Kimoy will help me out. And I want to be a part of his thing and have it recurring here. And then I was toying with the idea of asking Kimoy if he would fight me in an exhibition match because I just think that'd be super fun.
Yeah. What's your style? How would that go? What would you be? You know, what's the your game plan for Kamoy?
You know, he's super athletic and he's got a lot of moves. I would say I'm less athletic, but I've got a lot of tricky leg locks and stuff. I pull guard usually. I might wrestle for a little bit, but I like playing guard. I like leg locks. That's my main game. So it would either be leg locks or arm triangle that I'd be going for
Awesome. Is there
if
anything
I
else?
could catch him.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to share or talk about?
Really, I think we hit all the points on my guys. Like, I'm just super excited for them. Um, Something I didn't mention yet is that we're no gi only. So we
Mm,
have a lot of time to focus on our moves here. I'm not splitting time between gi and no gi. And my guys are going to put on a really good show, right? They know some of the best leg locks. They know some of the best transitions. They're all good at scrambling, and they're all just beasts in their own way. So I'm super excited to see them and everybody's going to put on a show. So as soon as you see that red and black rash guard, you hear from Asylum Jiu Jitsu, just start paying attention.
awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out today. I appreciate you.
Hey, thanks a lot for having me. This is great.
This is Gardy with Clear Life Media, Clear Life Combat. Y'all be blessed.